with the KX News Storm Team.
6:16 here on your Tuesday morning, and I'm going to let
Yes.
Nicholas
What shall we talk
take the
about?
stage. I don't know. We're going to let you talk today, Nick.
Oh boy, you don't. We'll be here until the cows come home.
Okay.
Well, let's do it.
Assuming they're not home. So.
Yeah.
Cows are liking the weather, right?
I was
They
just saying.
sure are. Yeah, like I said, seriously enough though, the people that rely on this type of weather that we would normally have are really hurting. But so we hope that they have a more successful end of the winter. But it feels like the end of the winter right now.
Yeah, it's going to be confusing.
It does.
We got another week of this, and then
Boy.
by the time next week we sort of return back to average, but still don't see much snow chances. So
Rain?
Rain this weekend. Snow's going to be struggling to stay on the ground probably by midweek. So. Yeah, if you're a snow lover, probably not enjoying this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start this off on our satellite and radar where we're seeing some light cloud cover through the central and western portions of the state. Something we'll see throughout most of the morning. Eventually, we'll get some nice sun into the afternoon, similar to what we had yesterday where cloud cover is just building in the morning, then by midday sort of goes away. Visibilities right now is showing we do have some patchy fog wanting to try to develop up to the north and to the south central right now. We'll continue to see this. Just drive safely this morning if you do come across some heavy, dense fog that is developing right now. Yeah, again, just be careful, drive slower, don't use those high beams in that very dense stuff. Temperatures right now got us in the teens, the 20s. We do have those 30s out there to the far west, almost getting into the 40s in areas like Beach. So we're above average right now. We stay above average this afternoon, and we're going to continue to stay above average probably for the next week or so. Wind speeds and directions 5 to let's go 15 miles per hour from the south-southwest. These winds do stay like this today into tomorrow. We'll start to pick back up Thursday into Friday, a little heavier over the weekend. Wind gusts up to 30 to 35 miles per hour could be possible. So as we continue over the next couple of days, winds stay relatively calm. Absolute Comfort Plumbing and Heating wind chill report has got teens, 20s, and 30s across the region. Those winds really not putting much of an impact, maybe a little bit. Still going to probably need to bundle up this morning. It is going to feel crisp out there. But again, as we get into the afternoon, once our temperatures in the 50s and 60s, wind chill's not much of a factor. Highs this afternoon are showing us 50s and 60s. There will be some 40s thrown in there out to the east and to the north, but again, that southwest corner in the 60s, and most cities are going to be close to beating their average. Bismarck's going to most likely be right at their record. Minot should beat their record. Williston should be close to beating their record, and as well as Dickinson. So if you're a record chaser, like you enjoy those weather records, today is one of those days we will get some. Precision Cast is showing us clear skies across the region over the next couple of days. There might be a light rain chance across the state Wednesday night, but even that's pretty small at this point. We get to Thursday and Friday, we're dry once again. By the time we end the day Friday, though, there will be a rain chance that moves in and maybe sticks around for Saturday, maybe a little bit heavier on Sunday. And mid-level temperatures is showing us that warm air is getting pushed from the south to the north because of this ridge that is building itself. But as we look out to the west, we start to see a trough that's trying to build itself. That will bring in cold air, but it struggles. It doesn't really win the battle over the weekend into the start of next week. Once we get to mid next week, that's where that trough will eventually start to shift to the east, and that's where we could see temperatures back towards average for the end of next week. Your Williston 5-day forecast, 50s today, 40s tomorrow through the week into the weekend. Dickinson is also showing us 60s today, 50s for Wednesday and Thursday, 40s back on Friday and Saturday. Your Minot 7-day forecast, that's got us in the 50s for the next 2 days, drop to the 40s on Thursday through Friday into the weekend as well. Your Bismarck 7-day forecast also has got us in the 50s the next 2 days, 40s Thursday through about Monday into mid next week.
Going back to talking about the snow, the one benefit of having the warmer temperatures is there's more humidity in the air. So when it does drop down, we could get some helpful snow, just not hopefully a big blizzard or something like that. So
yeah, well, there's not really a signal of that
not anytime soon.
Anytime soon, at least until the second week of February. There was a Colorado low that was hinting at showing up, but that's moving south. I'm not going to count out some light snow, but accumulations at least till mid-February could be pretty light.
Yeah, we have some newer folks here at KX who are coming from the south.
Yeah.
They're like, it's North Dakota winter. They hyped this up. This is nothing.
They're being fooled a bit.
Although to them it still is probably
yes, that's
gently
true. That's true.
Gently introducing them. That's right.
Stone, thanks very much. Coming up here.